These 10 life-changing money facts will keep you up at night. Every price tag is a lie. You're not spending money, you're selling hours of your life just to make the rich even richer. 12 years of school, 0 classes on how money actually works against you. Here are 10 money facts that will change how you think, spend, and save, starting today. Let's start. Fact number 1, paying cash is making rich people richer. Every store in America builds credit card processing fees, around 2% to 3%, into the price of everything they sell, every product, every item, every single day. Wealthy premium rewards card users pay that elevated price and then get 3 to 5% cash back on top. They actually end up paying less than the sticker price. You pay cash, you pay the full elevated price and walk away with absolutely nothing back. Every cash transaction you make is directly subsidizing someone else's free hotel stay and first-class flight. The system was deliberately designed this way. You just were never told which side of it you were on. Fact number 2, your savings account is losing you money every single year. The average big bank savings account in America pays 0.5% interest or less. Some of the largest banks pay as little as 0.01%. Inflation runs at approximately 3% per year over the long term. That gap means your money is losing real purchasing power every single year, even while the number sitting in your account looks the same or grows slightly. The balance feels stable. The reality is not. $10,000 sitting in a standard savings account for 10 years effectively loses over $2,000 in real purchasing value. You did everything right. You saved responsibly every month, and the system quietly took $2,000 from you anyway. High-yield savings accounts, index funds, and treasury bonds all exist specifically to beat inflation. Wealthy Americans use them automatically. Most ordinary Americans were simply never told these options existed. Fact number 3, the minimum payment on your credit card was designed to keep you in debt forever. $5,000 of credit card debt at 20% interest, which is close to today's average American credit card rate, paid at minimum payments only, takes 17 years to fully clear. Total amount paid including interest? Nearly $13,000. You borrowed $5,000. You paid back $13,000 over 17 years of your life. The minimum payment is not a kindness from your credit card company. It is a precise mathematical formula engineered to extract the maximum possible amount of money from you over the longest possible period of time. Every monthly statement showing you that small, comfortable number is executing that formula perfectly. Paying even $20 or $30 above the minimum every month cuts years off that timeline and saves thousands in interest. That one change, $20 extra a month, is worth more than almost any other financial decision most people make. Fact number 4, wealthy people do not get rich from their salary completely. This single fact breaks most people's mental model of wealth completely. The S&P 500, the index tracking America's 500 largest companies, has returned an average of approximately 10% per year for the last century. Money invested in a basic index fund doubles roughly every 7 years through compound growth. $10,000 invested at age 25 becomes approximately $80,000 by age 55 without ever adding another single dollar. Just by sitting there, just by compounding quietly in the background while you live your life. A person earning $200,000 a year and spending all of it builds zero wealth. A person earning $50,000 a year and consistently investing 10% of it can retire genuinely wealthy. The salary is not the engine of wealth. The invested money working silently around the clock is the engine. Wealthy people understood this early. Nobody taught it to everyone else. Fact number 5, financial ignorance costs the average American over $1,000 every single year. This number was calculated by researchers, and it is specific enough to genuinely sting. Financial illiteracy costs the average American $1,015 per year, lost to bad budgeting decisions, unnecessary banking fees, high-interest debt, and missed opportunities to grow wealth. Over a 40-year working life, that is over $40,000, quietly gone. Not because people are careless or unintelligent, but because nobody ever taught them what they needed to know about the system they were living inside every single day. The most expensive education in America is the one you never received, and it has been sending you a bill every single year of your adult life. Fact number 6. Buying a new car is one of the fastest ways to destroy wealth the moment you drive it off the dealership lot. Within the first year, it loses roughly 30% of its total value. Within 5 years, most new cars have lost between 50% and 60% of what you paid for them. And most Americans do not buy cars with cash. They finance them. Which means they are paying interest on an asset that is simultaneously collapsing in value every single month they make a payment. You are paying more for something that is worth less every single month for 5 or 6 years. A 3-year-old used car with low mileage gives you 90% of the function of a new car at roughly 50% of the price, without the instant depreciation cliff. The wealthy buy used cars and invest the difference. The car industry spends billions in advertising, making sure you never think about it that way. Fact number 7. The price you see is never the real price of that purchase from you. Every price tag you look at is hiding the actual cost of that purchase from you. The real price of anything is calculated in time, specifically the hours of your life you traded to earn that money, not $200. 10 hours. A $600 phone upgrade costs you 30 hours. A $4,000 vacation costs you 200 hours of your one and only life. This is called the real hourly cost framework, and it is one of the most powerful money tools that exists. Because the moment you start pricing things in hours of your life rather than dollars, your spending decisions change dramatically and immediately. Wealthy people instinctively think this way. They ask, is this thing worth this many hours of my life? Most people never learn to ask that question, and that one missing question costs them enormously over a lifetime. Fact number 8. Insurance companies make money by hoping you never understand your policy. The average American pays over $22,000 per year in insurance premiums across all categories: health, car, home, and life combined. That is more than most Americans invest annually, more than many pay in rent. It is one of the largest expenses in most households. And yet surveys consistently show that most Americans cannot accurately describe what their own insurance policies actually cover, what their deductibles are, or whether they are overinsured in some areas and dangerously underinsured in others. Insurance companies profit from this confusion. Every unnecessary add-on, every coverage overlap, every automatically renewing policy with a creeping premium increase, these generate billions in profits every year from people who are paying for protection they either do not need or will never be able to use the way they think they can. Reading your own insurance policies once a year and shopping coverage every 2 to 3 years consistently saves the average American hundreds to thousands of dollars annually. It takes one afternoon. Almost nobody does it. Fact number 9. The richest Americans pay a lower tax rate than you do. This one is not political, it is mathematical. And it is one of the most misunderstood facts about money in America. Ordinary working Americans pay income tax, which is taxed at rates between 10% and 37%, depending on how much they earn. Very wealthy Americans, the ones whose wealth comes primarily from investments rather than a paycheck, pay capital gains tax on that income instead. The long-term capital gains tax rate maxes out at 20%. Many wealthy investors pay 15%. A teacher earning $60,000 a year pays a higher effective tax rate on their income than a billionaire whose wealth grew by $10 million through investments this year. This is not a secret. It is written directly into the tax code, and understanding it explains something that confuses most working Americans. why working harder and earning more from investments does not. The tax code was written by people who understand money. Learning to understand it too is not optional for anyone who wants to build real wealth. Fact number 10. The single biggest predictor of wealth is not income. It is the age you start. This is the fact I want you to remember longer than any other one on this list. Two people, same income, same job, same salary their entire career. Person A starts investing at 25. Person B starts at 35. Person A invests for 10 years and then stops completely at 35, never adding another dollar. Person B starts at 35 and invests consistently every single year until retirement at 65, 30 straight years of contributions. At retirement, Person A has more money, despite stopping 30 years earlier, despite contributing for only 10 years total. Because the first 10 years of compound growth, the years between 25 and 35, are worth more than the next 30 years combined. Time in the market is not just important, it is the entire game. Every year you wait to start is not just 1 year of missed growth. It is decades of compounded returns on that year that disappear permanently. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now, today. Not next paycheck, not next year, today.